Hey everybody, welcome to the class. It's a pleasure to be with you tonight. I hope you had a very good weekend, that you rest a lot and that you are getting ready for Christmas. So, as usual, we're going to check about the platform first. So, let me just go there. Okay, this is the class of tonight. Okay, and here you will find the question for tonight. Okay, also remember that we need to do the homework number 14. Okay, so it's very easy just to click on the correct option and then submit. That's the only thing that we need to do. Okay, we are going to check the attendance. So let's see how it goes. Álvaro Ernesto Alvarado Reyes. Blanca Jennifer Torres de Martínez. Blanca Ruth Orantes Galdames.
Present, teacher.
Good. Brenda Jamilet Bonilla de Villatoro.
Present, teacher.
Good. Carlos Alberto Domínguez Martínez.
Present, teacher.
Good. Carlos Francisco Arias Sánchez.
Present, teacher.
Good. Daniel Eduardo García López. Edwin Antonio Quinteros Umaña.
Present, teacher.
Good. Eunice Torres Torres.
Present.
Good. Fátima Noemí Umaña Castro. Gabriela Jamilet Sánchez Martínez.
Present, teacher.
Irving Isaí Cruz Mejía.
I'm here.
Good. Jocelyn Esmeralda Amaya Vázquez.
Present.
Good. José Salvador Bernal Quintanilla. Josman Atilio Serrano.
Present, teacher.
Good. Karen Lisette Sánchez Castro.
Here, teacher.
Good. Catherine Indira Velázquez Castro.
Present.
Good. Marlon Osvaldo Paniagua Hernández. Rolando Antonio Cáceres Aquino.
Present.
Good. Rosa del Carmen Enríquez Flores. And Karen Jamilet Rivas de Ayala. Okay. We are going to start. Let me just check here. Got you, Gabriela. Okay, let's see. Where is it? Okay. Vamos a iniciar con un video. Vamos a tratar de escuchar. A ver si se le puede poner. Ok. Vamos a verlo con subtítulos en inglés para ver si así vamos entendiendo. Okay. And we're going to check the video and then discuss. Vamos a verlo y vamos a luego discutir y dar opinión al respecto. So, here we go, my friends.
Today we're going to discuss one of the most important communication tools between a company and its employees, the Employee Handbook. Welcome to HR Over Coffee, a series from the experts at HR 360 where you will learn how to effectively hire, manage, and terminate employees. A well-written handbook sets forth your expectations for your employees and describes what they can expect from your company in return. While the policies outlined in your handbook will reflect your company's own unique culture, it is important to consider federal, state, and local laws and regulations that may affect your business when drafting your employee handbook. You may want to create multiple handbooks if you have both exempt and non-exempt employees and/or unionized employees. Your handbook should first serve as a welcome to employees. Set the tone for your work environment with a mission statement or a sincere note from your president or CEO. This will introduce your company and provide the employee with a sense of your corporate culture. Your handbook should also include general employment information, such things as policies relating to job classifications, smoking, internet access, email, employee records, payroll practices, overtime, and union information if applicable. You should also check your state laws in areas such as overtime to make sure you are in compliance. The Employee Handbook is also the vehicle for documenting your company's anti-discrimination and harassment policies, your compensation, benefits and leave policies, your work schedule and telecommuting policies, your standards of conduct, and employee discipline policies. Information relating to safety, security, and use of technology should be included as well. Finally, if your employees are to be employed at will, you should clearly state that fact and include a conspicuous disclaimer in the front of the book that specifically states that the handbook is not an employment contract and should not be construed as a contract. You will also want to include in the handbook a written acknowledgement by the employee that he or she has received and read the handbook to be signed and placed in the employee's personnel file. Most importantly, remember that your employee handbook is the single most important internal document for laying out the policies of your company to each and every one of your employees. As such, it is important to have Employment Counsel review the handbook before you publish and distribute it. To learn more about our subscription options to our HR library with over 500 downloadable forms and policies, including a sample employee handbook, go to hr360.com and click on the Products tab.
Ok, ¿qué entendimos en el video?
About the employee handbook, the information that company provide us, information as policies,
Ujú.
and also information about the schedules or relationship about the employees with the company. I think so. I don't know.
Perfect. That was very good. Yes, actually, she was talking about the handbook, the employee handbook guide. So a handbook guide is like that one. It's a guideline. So es como una guía que todo el empleado tiene que tener para saber pues, qué hacer, qué no hacer, se permite, no se permite algo. So, and this part is very important. Your employee handbook should document company policies such as anti-discrimination. What is that? What is anti-discrimination?
Como antidiscriminación.
Exactly, so something like that one, right? So anti-discrimination es como no discriminar a nadie por nada, ¿verdad? Por su raza, género, religión, whatever. ¿Ok? De hecho, pues aquí pasa mucho, pero eso lo vamos a discutir más adelante. Harassment, what is harassment?
Acoso.
Acoso, de todo tipo, ¿verdad? De todas partes. Entonces, that is harassment. Compensation, what is compensation?
Compensaciones.
Very good. So, como un catálogo de las compensaciones que la empresa le va a dar, ¿verdad? Que es diferente que benefits, que son los beneficios y compensaciones is kind of different. Leave, what is leave?
Abandono.
Abandono, ¿cómo sería si usted quiere renunciar, verdad? ¿Cómo sería el proceso? Very good. Work schedule, what is that?
Horario de trabajo.
Horarios de trabajo, ¿verdad? Por ejemplo, en Navidad tiene que venir a trabajar a las 12 de la noche. Espero que no. So, telecommuting, what is that?
Telecomunicaciones.
De hecho, no, la verdad es raro porque commuting, ¿alguien sabe qué es solo commuting? Commute.
Silencio.
No, mute es, pero commute es como cuando usted viaja de la casa al trabajo.
Entonces, ¿cómo se podría definir?
Esa está rara, la verdad nunca había escuchado telecommuting, to be honest with you. Ya lo vamos a buscar. Porque
Es como una palabra compuesta, ¿verdad, teacher?
sí es compuesta, pero tal vez es un error, tal vez sería telecommunications, algo por el estilo, ¿verdad? Que commuting es eso, commuting es cuando uno va y viene del trabajo, por ejemplo, hay gente que viaja mucho, ¿verdad? Viaja de una ciudad a otra, eso es commute.
Teacher,
Ujú.
¿no será lo de hoy en
Teletrabajo,
día?
tal vez.
Muchos de los call centers decidieron que los empleados trabajaran desde casa.
Podría ser
Teletrabajo.
relacionado con eso, ajá. Ajá.
Teletrabajo debe ser.
It could be something like that.
Teletrabajo.
Okay. Standards of conduct, what is that?
Estándares de conducta.
Estándares de conducta, ¿verdad? Que es todo lo que usted puede o no puede hacer, ¿verdad? Lo que se espera que haga o no haga. Employee discipline, what is that?
Disciplina.
De empleados.
Entonces si usted no cumple los estándares de conducta, le va a pasar aquí esto, ¿verdad? Y el último, safety and security. What is safety and security?
Seguridad.
Seguridad. Ajá. Y bueno, es como seguridad. Safety es como mantenerse a salvo, ¿verdad? Es las dos, nosotros las traducimos como seguridad, pero safety es como que usted use sus guantes, el equipo adecuado. Y security se refiere a no tener obstruidos los pasillos, cosas por el estilo, ¿verdad?
Sería como cuidado y seguridad.
Algo así, cuidado y seguridad, something like that. Very good, perfect. So this is a very good video and very nice that you could understand. Fue nice que lo pudiéramos entender. Vamos ahora a ver otro videito. Este es un poquito más largo. Vamos a ver cómo nos va con este. Everybody please pay attention and then we're going to check. No sé si quieren que les ponga los subtítulos en inglés. Bueno, no sé si tiene este. Creo que sí. O se los dejo así a ver qué escuchamos y qué agarramos. ¿Qué dicen ustedes?
Ayuda un poco la subtitulación.
Vamos a poner entonces. So, here we go.
Who here has heard the term human resources? Who here has used the term human resources? Who here thinks they know what the term human resources means? Yeah. Many times when we talk about human resources, we're talking about that function in an organization that handles the people stuff, right? And what I'm here to talk to you about today in putting the human back into human resources, I'm here to talk to you about infusing more humanity back into the workplace for those human beings who happen to be employees. You're going to hear me today use the word humanly a lot. And when I have conversations with people about this subject, that word often gets fed back to me as humanely. And so let me be really clear on what I mean by humanly versus humanely. To me, when employers are treating employees humanely, they're providing them bathroom breaks and water fountains. To me, for employers to treat employees humanly, it's to address the very human needs, such as the need to be appreciated, the need to belong, and the need to feel like you're making a meaningful contribution. Now, what does that look like? 20 years ago, I worked at a chemical plant in West Virginia, and I was a project team leader implementing a module of SAP software. Some of you may have heard of it. And it was the raw materials module. And many of the people on my team were shop floor employees. That means they were the people on the shop floor handling the chemicals. And one of them came to me and asked me if I would help him develop so he could advance. He wanted to get promoted. And I was thrilled to hear this. Now, this is interesting because at the same time, at this point in time, shop floor employees were not viewed as people who had hopes and dreams and who wanted to learn and grow. And so I was more than glad to help him. I talked with his supervisor. He didn't report directly to me, and I got his supervisor's permission. And at the same time, I made the same offer to anyone else on my team who was interested in developing and growing in order to advance. And 3 more people took me up on that. Now, let's fast forward a few years. 3 out of those 4 people got promoted into exempt positions. 1 started traveling the world as an SAP consultant. Another became a supervisor. And a 3rd became a highly valued SAP resource within his division. That 3rd one is particularly close to my heart because when I started at that chemical plant, he was sweeping the floors in my building. Now you might be wondering, Mary, what did you do? You know, I didn't really do anything fancy that you couldn't find in any management book. I think what I might have done a little differently was I believed in these people. And when human beings are treated in a way that they are capable of more, they rise to the occasion. So that was a nice story, right? And is there there's a problem here, Mary, that needs a remedy? Yes, there is. The Gallup organization. Among other things, the Gallup organization studies corporations, employment, and employee engagement. And in their 2013 report on the state of the American workforce, they tell us that 70% of the American workforce is disengaged, with 20% described as actively disengaged. That's a whole lot of human beings who are not getting their needs met, such as the need to be appreciated, the need to belong, and the need to be making a meaningful contribution. I've been in business for years now, and when it comes to meeting human needs as I'm describing them to you as a priority, it tends to take a back seat. And I find that curious because when any of us are stewards of an asset like a car, we wouldn't think of not giving a car what it needs, denying a car what it needs in order to work at peak performance. Why would we treat our human resources any other way? Again, this isn't just a nice story that I'm telling you and a nice idea treating more people humanly. It has bottom line business impact. Researchers have shown that when human needs are met for employees at work, the more they are met, the higher the engagement. Engagement meaning that people want to be there and they are willing to go the extra mile even when nobody is looking. Higher engagement has been positively correlated to increased profitability. What's that worth to us? Well, here's one thing I know. Again, that Gallup study I was describing, they also tell us that through unskilled and unqualified managers at work, they're impacting their organizations by $450 billion to $550 billion worth of productivity annually by undermining employee engagement. Yes, that was billion with a B. But I'm not here to spout statistics to you today. I want to talk to you about what any of you here listening to me today can do about this. And I understand if you may be having a reaction something like this. Mary, if you think that I'm going to impact some big organization, that is way over my head. That's got to come from the top down. Or you might simply be thinking, Mary, you can't make people who don't already value people suddenly value people. And you know what? I get that. What I want to ask you today is to let your own experience guide you. And I want you to take a moment to think about a time at work when you were made to feel good, or you made someone else feel good. I have a friend who told me he had a manager who used to check in with him every day, and he really meant it. This man remembers this from 20 years ago. You can have that kind of impact on people. I have a friend who has a colleague who brings her coffee to her desk occasionally. He tells her it's because she looks like she needs it. She says it makes her feel, someone noticed me. I belong, I'm seen. And you can do this even if you're not in the workforce. I stood in a grocery line one time, and as a disgruntled customer in front of me moved away, I told the cashier she had handled him really well. And by the expression on her face, I saw that she felt seen and appreciated. And that's all we really want as human beings, is to be seen. We are feeling beings. We want to feel appreciated, like we belong, and like we can make a difference. You don't have to be a project manager like I was in order to believe in someone. So what I want to ask you today is to make a commitment with me to take the responsibility to honor someone's worth at work. And I know this is not just a commitment that I'm suggesting. This doesn't happen suddenly, but it's also a journey. And through your journey, I hope you come to see this vision in action and see it bring its power to reality. Thank you.
Ok, ahí lo dijo todo ella bien claro, ¿verdad? ¿Qué entendimos? Compañeros, opinions. Anybody?
Fue como del trato que se le tiene que dar a los empleados y el valor que se les tiene que dar para que puedan crecer dentro de la compañía y puedan lograr sus sueños y sus metas que pueden tener. Eso es algo de lo que entendí.
Perfecto, exacto. Ese era el core de este canal. Tiene muy buenas entrevistas. Vamos, por si seguimos pues ahí adelante, vamos a ver mucho de estos más adelante en intermedio y avanzado. Pero sí, es como tratar al empleado, como apoyarle, como hacer muchas otras cosas. ¿Alguien más? ¿Alguna otra opinión?
Se puede decir, teacher, que es la administración con humanidad, o sea, anteponiendo los derechos de los trabajadores o los derechos humanos, no sé, algo así.
Perfecto, algo por el estilo, ¿verdad? No solo administrar recursos humanos porque hay que mandar un papel o algo por el estilo, sino que las personas hay que saber reconocer humanitariamente qué necesitan, ¿verdad? Que para desarrollarlos, para que cumplir sus necesidades. Very good. ¿Alguna otra opinión? Okay. That was actually very good. Very nice, my friends. Now we're going to go to the topic of tonight. So is the verb to be in past. Todos ya sabemos cómo es el verbo to be en presente, ¿verdad? Entonces ahora, today we're going to start checking about the verb to be in past. Very easy. Only two words, was and were, ¿verdad? Eso es todo el verbo to be en pasado. Pasado simple, por supuesto, ¿verdad? Del verbo to be. Entonces, si ustedes se fijan allá, tenemos, ¿verdad? I, para I, he, she, it, digamos que para todos los singulares, incluyendo I, va a ser was. I was happy. This is affirmative, of course. He was hungry. She was a nurse. It was big. Very simple. Entonces, yo era o yo estaba. Verb to be in past. Okay. In the negative is going to be with not, right? Wasn't is going to be like was not. Remember that the pronunciation is wasn't, wasn't. Okay. No es wasn't. No lleva e. So wasn't. Okay. So for example, I wasn't sad. He wasn't thirsty. She wasn't a teacher. It wasn't small. So that is it. And for the plurals, we're going to use were. We were early. You were at school. They were quiet. And the same for the negative. Were with not, weren't. Ahí sí lleva, weren't. So we weren't late. You weren't at home. They weren't noisy. And last, for the questions, the only thing that we're going to do is to switch. We're going to move the verb to be. It's going to be first the verb to be, and then the subject, and then the complement. For example, were they happy? In singular, was she rich? That is going to be all the things that we need to do. And for the WH words, para todas las WH, ¿verdad? First, WH word, then the verb to be, then the subject, and then the complement. For example, where was she sick, for example, or why were you tired? When were they ready, for example, right? So, and there are some other examples there. Why was he angry? Where were you yesterday? When was she nervous? Who were those people? So, that is it. Sería eso entonces el verbo to be en pasado. Do you have any questions? Yo era, yo estaba. Ella era, ella estaba. Anything like that.
En el ejemplo, they were happy, es como ellos fueron felices.
Ellos estaban felices.
Estaban. Ah, ok.
Mhm. Any other question? Okay, and here are some other examples. Let me just move this to the normal thing. Okay. There are some other examples, so we're going to repeat. We're going to practice, okay? Let's repeat, my friends. He was ill.
He was ill.
He was
He
ill.
was ill.
She was happy.
She
She
was
was happy.
Happy.
It was cold.
It was
was
cold.
cold.
It was cold.
You were late.
You
were
late.
late.
We were angry.
We were
We were
hungry.
Were hungry.
They were at home.
They
They
were
were
at
They
home.
were at home.
Okay, ahora vamos a hacer las negativas, pero lo vamos a hacer con la parte contractada, no con la otra. Por ejemplo, vamos a repetir. He wasn't ill.
He
He
was
was
He
ill.
was
ill.
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 She wasn't happy.
She
She
was
was
He wasn't happy.
It wasn't cold.
It
It
was
was
cold.
It wasn't cold.
You weren't late.
You weren't
You
And
weren't
late.
late.
You weren't angry.
You
We
weren't
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 hungry.
hungry.
They weren't at home.
They
They
weren't
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 hungry.
at home.
Okay, let's continue with the questions. Everybody, was he ill?
Was
Was
he ill?
He ill?
ill.
Was she happy?
Was she
Was
happy?
he happy?
Happy?
Was it cold?
Was it
Was
cold?
cold?
Were you late?
Were
Were
you
you late?
Were we angry?
Were we
Angry?
Were we angry?
Were they at home?
Were they
Were
at
they at
home?
home?
Were
Very
they
good.
at
Okay,
home?
questions with the verb to be? In past.
No question, teacher.
Está facilón, ¿verdad? Vamos a practicar la escritura. Everybody. Vamos a hacer 2 afirmativas, 2 negativas y 2 preguntas. Las vamos a escribir y cuando ya hayan terminado las vamos a compartir. Ok, tratemos de hacer una con was y una con were, ¿verdad? En todas. Serían 6 en total. 2 afirmativas, no, 3, perdón. 3 afirmativas, serían 13 y 9 en total. 3 afirmativas, 3 negativas y 3 preguntas. Ok, tratemos de meter ahí was en were. ¿Preguntas con actividad?
No.
Ok, los espero. Escribamos, les voy a dar unos minutitos y luego vamos a compartir. Después de esto seguimos con el libro.
Teacher, cuando hablamos de una mascota, me puedo referir como she o he o it.
Dice de que lo común es it, pero la verdad es que depende, ¿verdad? Si usted siente que es de la familia, le puede decir he o she.
Ah, ok, ok. Thank you.
You're welcome. ¿Cómo vamos? ¿Terminamos? ¿Did we finish? ¿O necesitan más tiempo? Okay, let's check.
5 more minutes.
Ah, okay, okay. Let's wait a little bit more.
Finish.
Okay, let's check then. Stop here. Okay, so let's see how it goes. Vamos a iniciar con Karen Jamilet.
I'm sorry, teacher, but I was disconnected. Can you tell me what is the activity?
Ah, okay. Sí, solo tenía que compartir con el verbo to be en pasado, 3 afirmativas, 3 negativas y 3 preguntas. Was, where.
Okay, I was reading a book.
I'm sorry?
They were studying.
Okay.
And we were eating pizza yesterday.
Solo que eso sería el pasado continuo. Cuando usted...
Yeah, eating.
Ajá, tendría que usar ing, ¿verdad? No lo hemos visto.
Eating,
Pero...
yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, very good.
Okay.
Okay. Finish, right?
And 3 more, right? Or that's
Yeah.
it?
No, that depends on you. Depends on you.
Okay. No, that's it.
Okay, very good, perfect. Now, Álvaro, Ernesto.
Ok, me falta una, pero ahí vamos.
Okay.
En vamos a decir en afirmativo.
Okay.
He was in the work. I was in my house.
Okay.
The negative form. She wasn't in the hotel.
Okay.
He wasn't in the work.
Okay.
I wasn't in my house. In question, were you dance yesterday?
Vale. En esas, lo que pasa es que cuando estamos utilizando así como ahorita, usamos el verbo to be, pero no usamos otro verbo. Solo es el verbo to be. Como las primera que dijo, por ejemplo, I was in my house. Solo ese verbo, pero si usted le pone otro verbo, ya tiene que ser de otra manera.
Sí, va, entonces aquí sería nada más, were you yesterday?
Where
Pero,
were you
you
yesterday?
qué?
Ajá.
Bueno. Pues allí no entendí. Ahí
Sí.
no entiendo. Were you yesterday qué?
Ajá, lo que pasa, were you yesterday at home? Puede ser. Lo pueden usar mucho con lugares.
Yesterday,
Ajá. O con adjetivos también. Esto es como cuando
where
estamos viendo,
you,
si ustedes se acuerdan con el verbo
Right.
to be en presente, que es is, am o are, cuando hablamos en presente simple, solo ese verbo, no ocupamos
Ujú.
otro verbo, ¿verdad? Porque ese ya es el que estamos viendo que es el continuo, I am going, pero ya no es el presente simple. Igual el pasado simple, solo vamos a utilizar el verbo to be en pasado. Entonces, si le metemos otro verbo, ya cambia, ya es otra cosa. ¿verdad?
Ok. Entonces sería aquí. Sería entonces, were you yesterday in the restaurant?
Ah, puede ser.
Podría ser.
Yeah, that's good.
Sí, ¿verdad?
Yeah.
Ok.
Okay.
Thank you.
Perfect. Josman.
Okay, teacher. He was playing soccer.
Da igual,
It's
esa no puede llevar play, sería solo was o were.
I was soccer.
Mm.
It was hot.
It was hot, good.
They were at school.
Good, perfect.
Negative. He went soccer. It was hot. They weren't at the school.
Okay.
Question. What is soccer? What is hot? Were they at the school?
Okay. So la de soccer no, pero lo demás, very good. That will be it. Perfect, thank you. Okay, Carlos Domínguez. Not possible for Carlos, okay? Jennifer Torres.
Okay, eso no es las positivas.
Okay,
She was pretty.
okay,
He was in the party.
okay,
You were in the school
okay, very good. Ya se
only.
pueden, ajá, se pueden cambiar bien fácil, ¿verdad? But that is good, perfect.
Okay.
Jocelyn.
I was sick. He was my teacher. She was at the meeting.
Good,
He wasn't in the class.
okay.
He wasn't in the cinema.
Mhm.
She wasn't at the party. Was she happy? Was he an actor? Were they in class?
Perfect, very good, perfect, nice. Let's check
Okay.
Eulise Torres.
Okay. Was she at the mall?
Good,
She wasn't at the mall.
good,
Was he wet? He
Okay.
wasn't wet.
good.
They were in the pool. We were at the beach. I wasn't at home yesterday. Where were you yesterday? And what time were you at school? And that's it.
Very good, perfect, very nice, Elise. Gabriela Sanchez, is it possible for you? Not possible. Rolando Cáceres.
Okay. I was alone at home. We were late at work. We were late to work. And we were good friends. And the negative. My friends were not jumped. And Carol wasn't at mall. And my dad was at car. And the questions, were they at home? Was she at mall? And were Were we good friends?
Okay, very good. Perfect. That was nice. Nice. Okay, next one is Karen Sanchez. Not possible. Okay. Blanca, Ruth.
Teacher, they were happy, positive, they were happy this day.
Okay.
She was sick. O psych, enfermo, quiere decir.
Sick.
Psych, sick. It was hot here. Negative. They weren't happy. She was sick. It was hot. Question. Were they happy? Was she sick? Was it hot here?
Okay, very good. Perfect. That was nice.
Okay.
Let's check Edwin Antonio.
Okay, teacher. Affirmative. He was ready to run. They were in the beach last weekend. She was early in the office. Question. Was she at home tonight? Sorry. Was she at home last night? Were you in class yesterday? Was he happy with his family? Negative. He wasn't at home. You weren't together for 3 years. He wasn't angry.
Okay, very good. Perfect. That was nice. Rosa del Carmen, is it possible for you? Possible. Catherine Indira.
Okay. My sister was late. I was unhappy. They were thirsty. My mom wasn't angry. We weren't at the school. My dog wasn't, my dog wasn't asleep. Were they at the church? Was she happy? And was he at home?
Ok, very good. Solo la de sleep no, porque lleva ese verbo de más, pero lo demás, perfecto. Ok.
No se puede entonces poner asleep.
Se puede, pero es otro tiempo. Ya no es el pasado simple con el verbo to be. Ya es pasado continuo, como el que vimos, pero en pasado, ¿verdad? Presente continuo, ¿se acuerda? She is going. Entonces, tiene que llevar
Entonces
ing.
ahí no podría ir, bueno, sí se puede porque entiendo que es otro tiempo, pero entonces ahí podría ir no un verbo, sino un...
Tendría que usar o el verbo to be o sleep, que en pasado.
Ah, ok.
Ajá. Que es lo que vamos a ver después, de hecho. Ya no sería she was asleep, sino que sería she slept.
Ok, entiendo. Ok, thank you, teacher.
You're welcome. Okay, now Carlos Arias.
I was running in the park. We were married. She was sleeping. He wasn't hungry. They weren't watching TV. No se podría así.
No, ese no. Con watch no se puede.
Watch it.
Watch it sí, pero ya no es con el verbo to be, ¿verdad?
I was shoes.
Okay.
Question. What I want? Were you angry? Was it happy?
Perfect, very good, nice. Brenda de Villa Toro.
Okay. He was intolerant. We were impatient. She was stingy. Negative. He was not happy. We were not humble. She was not dynamic. Question. Was she resentful? Were we always? Was he fearful?
Okay, very good, perfect, that was nice. Irving Isai, is it possible for you? Okay, not possible. Fatima. Okay, not possible. Salvador Bernal.
Yo hice unas oraciones, aunque ingresé tarde.
Ah, perfect, that's good.
I was a teacher. They were in the school yesterday. She wasn't a good friend. He wasn't at home. Were you in the school last Friday? Was I a happy child? Only.
Perfect, very good, nice. Marlon Paniagua. Not possible. Okay, very good, everybody. Solo recordemos eso, ¿verdad? Lo que pasa es de que sí se puede usar otro verbo en pasado, pero no con el verbo to be. O sea, cuando yo digo, por ejemplo, yo quiero poner yo comí pizza, ya no lleva ese ningún verbo to be, ¿verdad? I ate pizza. Cambio eat to ate. Pizza. Entonces, y sí puedo usarlo con el verbo to be, pero ya no es pasado simple. Es pasado continuo. Ese nos falta para ver un poquito.
Y en el ejemplo que yo puse, teacher, por ejemplo, para decir mi perro estaba dormido.
Ese es pasado continuo. He was sleeping.
Ah, ok, ya, ok. Ajá,
Creo
sí,
que
ese era mi punto.
ya no es pasado simple, ya no es él durmió, ¿verdad? No que él estaba dormido.
Ah, ok, ya entiendo. Ok, gracias.
Very good, perfect. Okay, perfect. We're going to check the attendance, my friends, and then we're going to continue with the book. Let's see. Álvaro Ernesto Alvarado Reyes.
Presente, teacher.
Good. Blanca Jennifer Torres de Martínez.
Present.
Good. Blanca Ruth Orantes Galdames.
Present.
Good. Brenda Jamilet Bonilla de Villa Toro.
Present, teacher.
Good. Carlos Alberto Domínguez Martínez.
Present, teacher.
Good. Carlos Francisco Arias Sánchez.
Present, teacher.
Good. Daniel Eduardo García López. Edwin Antonio Quintero Sumaña. Eunice Torres Torres.
Present, teacher.
Present.
Good, good. Fátima Noemí Umaña Castro.
Present.
Good. Gabriela Yamilet Sánchez Martínez.
Present, teacher.
Good. Irving Isaí Cruz Mejía. Jocelyn Esmeralda Amaya Vázquez.
Present.
Good. José Salvador Bernal Quintanilla.
Here I am.
Good. Josman Atilio Serrano.
Here.
Good. Karen Lisette Sánchez Castro. Catherine Indira Velázquez Castro.
Present.
Good. Marlon Osvaldo Paniagua Hernández. Rolando Antonio Cáceres Aquino.
Present.
Good. Rosa del Carmen Enríquez Flores. And Karen Jamilet Rivas de Ayala.
Present, teacher.
Perfect. So we are going to continue with the book. Okay, perfect. I have you. Ahorita le explico, Álvaro. Lo que pasa es de que ahorita solo estamos viendo, lo primero que tenemos que aclarar es que estamos viendo pasado simple. ¿Sí? El pasado simple, y ahora la segunda cosa es que estamos viendo solo el verbo to be. ¿Se acuerda cuando usábamos el verbo to be en presente? Como I am a student. Idéntico. Yo no puedo decir I am play student. No se puede. Idéntico es aquí. Yo no puedo decir I was play a student. Tengo que decir I was a student o tengo que usar play, que sería solo ese verbo. O es un verbo o es el otro. De lo contrario, tendría que usar el verbo to be con el verbo en ing, en gerundio.
Okay.
Eso sí se puede, pero ya no es simple. Ya ese ya es continuo. Entonces, esa sería la diferencia. Para que quede
Sí se puede utilizar un verbo al final, pero no es de este tiempo entonces.
exacto.
Ya no
Ya
sería.
estoy hablando de en otra situación. It's a different situation. So that is the
Así
only.
como me explicó ahí al final, ¿verdad? De que si le agregamos un verbo al final, ya no era prácticamente este tiempo.
Exacto. O sea, igual que en el
Sino que
presente.
ya es otro.
Recuerda que cuando decíamos, por ejemplo, he studies English. Ese es presente simple. Yo puedo utilizar el verbo to be con otro verbo y puedo decir he is studying English. Pero ya no es presente simple. Ya lo ocupo para el momento. Él está estudiando inglés, igual que en español. O sea, en español nosotros no podemos decir él estudia inglés. No. Él estudia inglés o él está en la escuela o en alguna otra parte. Yo puedo utilizar los dos verbos, pero ya digo, él está estudiando inglés. Pero entonces lo está haciendo en el momento, ¿verdad? Ya no es él estudia inglés así, pues de vez en cuando, o es una rutina, ¿verdad? It's different.
Ok, teacher.
Ok. Entonces, ahorita hemos iniciado con el verbo to be. Ya vamos a ver los demás verbos, ¿verdad? Ahí nos vamos a dar la grande hablando de muchas cosas.
Bien.
Very good. So we are going to continue with the
Thank you,
book by
teacher.
now. It's a pleasure. We were checking about a little reading. That was this one. And now we're going to check here. It says types of training. Okay, we are going to repeat first. Okay, everybody please repeat. Types of training.
Types of
training.
Excellent customer service, improving esa está unida, son dos, fíjense. Vamos a decir la primera. Excellent customer service.
Excellent
customer service.
Improving computer skills.
Improving computer
skill.
Effective communication.
Effective communication.
Learning about writing skills.
Learning about
writing skill.
Organizing time.
Organizing time.
Creating websites.
Creating website.
Creating websites.
Other. Ok. Entonces, types of training serían como tipos de entrenamientos, tipos de cursos que podemos dar en las empresas, ¿verdad? The first one, it says excellent customer service. What is that? Excellent customer service.
Excellent
customer service.
Ajá, ¿y eso qué es? ¿A qué se refiere? Excellent customer service.
Cliente,
Servicio al cliente.
Very good. Excelente servicio al cliente. O sea, hay trainings para eso, ¿verdad? En las compañías. The next one says improving computer skills. ¿Y ahí a qué se refiere?
Mejorar las habilidades computacionales.
Mejorar las habilidades computacionales, ¿verdad? O sea, Excel o cualquier otra cosa de computación. The next one says effective communication. What is that?
comunicación efectiva.
Very good, ¿verdad? Uno puede hablar, pero a saber si está comunicando bien. Learning about writing skills. What is that?
Estudiar.
Sitio web.
No.
Learning about writing skills.
Habilidades de escritura.
Muy bien. Aprender acerca de habilidades de escritura, ¿verdad?
Okay.
A escribir un correo.
Aprendiendo sería o aprender.
Nosotros tendríamos que traducirlo como aprender.
Ok.
Okay. Very good. Organizing time.
Organización del tiempo.
Very good. Creating websites.
Creación de sitios web.
Very good. Others and otros, ¿verdad? Puede haber otros. Okay, so, and then it says, use the information below to help a colleague to fill out the training note form. Este ejercicio, pues la verdad no lo vamos a hacer. Simplemente es de hacer una conversación. Mejor la vamos a hacer de otra manera porque es un poco rara así. Y están las mismas, ¿verdad? Con unas fechas, con unas horas, cuántas horas son, el lugar donde se va a llevar a cabo y el precio, ¿verdad? Free, ¿qué es free?
Libre.
Pero aquí no es libre. Gratis. Muy bien. Así estilo Insafor, ¿verdad? Gratis. Nice. Okay, we're not going to do that one. It's just for us to check about the vocabulary. And we're going to go to the next conversation. It says, three, I will be able to talk about activities I am doing at my work. Vea que dice I am doing, que yo hago, ¿verdad? Que estoy haciendo. And then it says, number one, let's start. What are some qualities a good employee needs to have? My friends, everybody. What are some qualities a good employee needs to have?
What are some qualities a good employee?
What are some qualities a good employee needs to have?
¿Qué tipo de empleados tú necesitas?
Qualities.
Cualidades.
Cualidades.
Algunas cualidades.
What are
¿Cuáles son algunas cualidades?
Empathy, very good. Empathy. What other qualities?
Algunas buenas cualidades. No. ¿Cuáles son?
Honesto, ¿cómo se dice?
Honest.
Un buen empleado.
Honest.
Being honest. So we have empathy. Responsible, very good. Responsible.
Trabajo en equipo.
Teamwork, very good.
Organization.
I'm sorry?
Organization.
Good organization, very good.
Responsibility.
Responsible.
Responsible.
Kind.
Which one, I'm sorry?
Proactive.
Proactive.
Proactive, yeah, definitely.
How do you say honradez?
Being honest.
Being honest, okay.
Or honesty, you can say honesty.
Teacher, how do you say puntualidad?
Punctual, being punctual. Very good. Nice. Now we're going to do the conversation as usual. Vamos a repetir primero. Everybody please repeat. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
This is Mr. Pedro Rigid.
This is Mr. Pedro.
This is Mr. Pedro Rigid.
Good morning, Mr. Rigid.
Good morning, Mr. Rigid.
Good morning, Mr. Rigid.
This is Max from HR.
This is Max from
HR.
How can I help you?
How can
I help you?
Hi, Max.
Hi, Max.
Hi, Max.
I would like to have more information about Mauricio Sanchez.
I would like to have
more
information
about
about
Mauricio
Mauricio Sanchez.
Sanchez.
I would like to have more information about Mauricio Sanchez.
Okay, what kind of information do you need?
Okay,
What kind of information do you need?
What kind of information do you need?
We are checking on some references.
We are checking on some references.
We are planning to
We're
promote
checking
him as a
on some-
manager.
We are
We are
planning
planning to
to
promote
promote
him as manager.
him as manager.
Mr. Sanchez does not have any warnings.
Mr.
Mr.
Sanchez
Sanchez
does
does
not
not
have
have
any
warnings.
And the feedback we have about him from his supervisor
and the
and the
feedback
feedback we have about him from his
supervisor
supervisor.
is that he is responsible.
Is that
that
he is responsible.
responsible.
I see.
That he is responsible.
Do you consider he has what it is required at a managerial position?
Do you consider he has what is required at a management position?
Okay, very good. Pronunciation questions.
Teacher, pronunciation, managerial.
Okay, managerial.
Sorry?
Managerial.
Managerial. Thank you.
Good. Any other?
Teacher, tengo duda con Annie o Any.
Any.
Any, ok, thank you.
En la frase we are planning, lo siguiente.
To promote him.
Promote him.
Any other pronunciation?
Teacher, is feedback or feedback?
Feedback.
Feedback.
Any other pronunciation question?
¿Cómo se pronuncia correctamente?
Required.
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 Required. Gracias.
Okay. Any other?
Is managerial or managerial, teacher?
Managerial.
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 Okay. Any other pronunciation question?
Teacher, warnings.
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 Okay, so let's practice the conversation. Let's see how it goes. Álvaro, Ernesto, and Blanca Ruth.
Okay.
Okay.
I am Pedro.
Okay.
Good morning. Good morning. This is Mr. Pedro Rigit. And you?
Álvaro.
Álvaro.
No sé si se le quedó el internet. No se escucha, Álvaro.
Good. This is Max from HR. Oh, no se escucha.
Ahorita ya le
No
escuchamos.
se escucha.
Ahorita sí.
No se
Empezamos
escucha
de nuevo.
mucho, ¿verdad?
Ahorita sí.
Se le escucha.
Okay. Good morning, Mr. Rigid.
Se le escucha cortado.
Morning, Mr. Rigid. How can I help you? ¿Me escucha?
Sí.
Yes.
Okay.
Hi, Max. I would like to have more information about Mauricio Sanchez.
Okay. What kind of information do you need?
We are checking on some reference. We are planning to promote him as a manager.
Mr. Sanchez does not have any warning, and the feedback we have about him from his supervisor is that he is responsible.
I see. Do you consider he has what it is required at a manager position?
Okay, nice, very good. Now Jennifer Torres and Karen Jamilet.
Good morning. This is Mr. Pedro Bridget.
Good morning, Mr. Rigget. This is Max from HR. How can I help you?
Hi, Max. I would like to have more information about Mauricio Sanchez.
Okay, what kind of information do you need?
We are checking on some reference. We are planning to promote him as a manager.
Mr. Sanchez does not have any warnings, and the feedback we have about from his supervisor is that he is responsible.
I see. Do you not consider he has what it is required at a managerial position?
Very good, very nice. Now Josman Serrano and Carlos Dominguez.
Morning. This is Mr. Pedro.
Good morning, Mr. Regit. This is Max from HR. How can I help you?
Hi, Max. I would like to have more information about Mauricio Sanchez.
Okay. What kind of information do you need?
We are checking on some reference. We are planning to promote him as a manager.
Mr. Sanchez does not have any warnings, and the feedback we have about him from the supervisor is that he is responsible.
I see. Do you consider he has what it is required as managerial position?
Very good, perfect, nice. Now Jocelyn Amaya and Gabriela Sanchez.
Good morning. This is Mr. Pedro Riet.
Good morning, Mr. Riet. This is Max from HR. How can I help you?
Hi, Max. I would like to have more information about Mauricio Sanchez.
Okay, what kind of information do you need?
We are checking on some reference. We are planning to promote him as manager.
Mr. Sanchez does not have any warnings, and the feedback we had about him from high supervisor is that he is responsible.
I see. Do you consider he has what it required at managerial position?
Okay, very good, perfect. Now, Rolando Cáceres and Karen Sanchez.
Okay. I will be Pedro.
Oui.
Good morning. This is Mr. Pedro. Mr. Pedro Reject.
Hello, Karen. No le escuchamos nadita. Nada todavía. No sé, quizá hay problema con el audio ahí. Ok. Le va a ayudar entonces Elwin Antonio.
Okay. Good morning. This is Mr. Pedro Reject.
Hello.
I'm sorry.
You are Max Edwin.
Okay.
I already said that, Pedro. Okay, I will start again. Good morning. This is Mr. Pedro Reject.
Good morning, Mr. Reject. This is Max from HR. How can I help you?
Hi, Max. I would like to have more information about Mauricio Sanchez.
Okay, what kind of information do you need?
We are checking on some reference and we are planning to perform him as a manager, to promote him as a manager.
Mr. Sanchez does not have any warning, and the feedback we had about him from his supervisor is that he is responsible.
I see. Do you consider he has what is required at a managerial position?
Okay, very good, nice. Now, Catherine Indira and Carlos Arias.
Okay. Good morning. This is Mr. Pedro Rigid.
Good morning, Mr. Rigid. This is Max from HR. How can I help you?
Hi, Max. I would like to have more information about Mauricio Sanchez.
Okay. What kind of information do you need?
We are checking on some reference. We are planning to promote him as a manager.
Mr. Sanchez does not have any warning, and the feedback we have about him from his supervisor is that he is responsible.
I see. Do you consider he has what is required at a managerial position?
Very good, perfect. Fatima, is it possible for you, Fatima? Okay, not possible. Let's see who else is missing. Salvador Bernal and Eunice Torres.
Okay. Good morning. This is Mr. Pedro Rigid.
Good morning, Mr. Rigid. This is Max from HR. How can I help you?
Hi, Max. I would like to have more information about Mauricio Sanchez.
Okay, what kind of information do you need?
We are checking on some reference. We are planning to promote him as a manager.
Mr. Sanchez doesn't have any warnings. In the feedback we have about him from his supervisor is that he is responsible.
I see. Do you consider he has what it is required at a managerial position?
Okay, very good, perfect. Now, Daniel García. And creo que ya pasamos todos los que se puede, los demás creo que no se podía. Vamos a repetir entonces. Daniel, is it possible for you? Not possible. Brenda de Villatoro.
Hello, es que se desconectó mi internet, teacher, lo siento.
No hay pena, bienvenida de regreso. A ver, Rosa, ¿puede usted? Ok, no puede. Entonces le va a ayudar a Brenda, le va a ayudar Jocelyn. Hello.
Dijo Jocelyn, teacher.
Así es.
Okay.
Good morning, this is Mr. Pedro Rigid.
Good morning, Mr. Reed. This is Max from HR. How can I help you?
Hi, Max. I would like to have more information about Mauricio Sanchez.
Okay. What kind of information? What kind of information do you need?
We are checking on some reference. We are planning to promote him as a manager.
Mr. Sanchez does not have any warning. And the feedback we have about him from his supervisor is that he is responsible.
I see. Do you consider he has what it is required at a managerial position?
Okay, very good, perfect. Okay, vamos a chequear algunas con las que hay que tener cuidado. So, for example, let's see. Kind. What kind of information? Acá hay que tener cuidado con los plurales, porque aquí es some references. Si yo digo some reference, ya no pega, ¿verdad? Tendría que ser some references. Promote. Responsible. Recordemos que aquí es responsible, no responsable. No es AS, sino que es I. Responsible. And this is required. And this is managerial. Okay. And about vocabulary. Vamos a chequear vocabulario. Good morning, this is Max. Esto es bien común en inglés, decir this is Max, ¿verdad? Yo sé que en español, más que todas las chicas no les gusta que le digan esta es Sandra, ¿verdad? Ni como que esta le dicen uno. No, ¿verdad? Pero en inglés sí, this is Sandra. Ah, ok, nice to meet you. Entonces, eso es correcto, es correcto. So, this is Max from HR, how can I help you? Dice, I would like to have more information. What kind? What is kind?
¿Qué tipo?
Tipo, very good. What kind of information do you need? We are checking, entonces eso es presente continuo, ¿verdad? Estamos chequeando, fíjese, las referencias de alguien. We are planning, estamos planeando, ¿ok? What is promote?
Promote. Promote.
Promover.
Promover, lo vamos a ascender, ¿verdad? Algo por el estilo. Y luego, bueno, references son referencias, ¿verdad? As a manager. Warnings, what is warnings?
Advertencias.
Advertencias. Se refiere que en las empresas a veces cuando pasa alguna situación, ¿verdad? Pues no lo despiden de una vez, ¿verdad? A veces lo llaman, le dicen, lo sientan, y le dicen que eso no es correcto, ¿verdad? Le vamos a poner una warning, una advertencia. Era para que corrija su comportamiento. Entonces, esos son los warnings. Feedback, what is feedback?
Retroalimentación.
Retroalimentación, ¿verdad? Let's see. Recordemos, ¿verdad? Responsible, responsable. En español con A, pero en inglés va con I. Managerial position sería una posición gerencial, ¿verdad? De jefe. Do you have any other questions here? Any other questions? Okay. So now we're going to do the exercise. We're going to answer the questions. What do you think are some of Mr. Sanchez's qualities? What are some qualities of Mr. Sanchez?
Responsible.
Definitely, right? He is responsible. Y cualquier otra que nos imaginemos, ¿verdad? Porque no lo conocemos y no hay más información. Aquí podemos decir que él es puntual y que él es any other thing, porque aquí dice do you think. Cuando dice do you think es lo que usted cree que él tiene. Y como no tiene warnings, a lo mejor es puntual, honest, responsible, hard worker. Hard worker es que trabaja duro, ¿verdad? Se pone las pilas. There are many things that we can say. Number 2. What is the new role Mr. Sanchez will have at the company?
Manager.
Very good. He will be a manager. Number 3. What do you think is Mr. Sanchez's current role? What is his current role?
Supervisor.
Maybe supervisor, or maybe agent, or maybe salesperson, something like that one, right? Very good, perfect. Nice. Let's move on. And this is about present progressive for ongoing actions, que ya lo vimos, esto es repaso, ¿verdad? Vamos a repetir, everybody. How to use present progressive for ongoing actions.
How to use present progressive for ongoing actions.
How to use present progressive for ongoing actions.
Ongoing actions.
Ongoing action.
Ongoing actions.
Ongoing.
Okay, use the present progressive.
Use the present progressive
to talk about ongoing situations.
to talk about ongoing situations.
Structure.
Structure.
Subject plus verb be.
Subject plus verb be.
Subject plus verb be.
Plus verb ing.
Plus verb ing.
Plus verb ing.
Plus complement.
Plus complement.
Examples.
Examples.
We are updating the information this weekend.
We are updating
the information the weekend.
The staff is planning to give him a promotion.
The staff
is planning to give him promotion.
In negative statements, add the participle not after the verb be.
In negative statements, add the
not after the verb.
Okay, questions, preguntas acá. Esto es lo que hay, ¿verdad? Presente continuo para acciones en el momento. Y usamos el verbo to be con el verbo on ing. Como cuando decimos, I am studying English. Ahorita, ¿verdad? Lo estoy haciendo. Questions? No questions. Nice. Okay, we are going to practice a little bit. Okay. Vamos a hacer solo el 5, el 6 no lo vamos a ver. En el 6 dice write sentences using the present progressive forms and the verbs in the parentheses. ¿Qué vamos a hacer? escribir oraciones con el presente continuo usando el verbo en el paréntesis. Ese es el que vamos a usar. Entonces hay 6 oraciones, les doy unos minutos para que ustedes la escriban y pues luego vamos a compartir. ¿Preguntas en actividad?
No.
Es presente progresivo, ¿verdad, teacher?
Exacto, sí. Verbo to be con ing.
Ok.
Teacher, vamos a usar estas últimas que están acá en la final de la línea, ¿verdad? Como
Ese es el verbo que vamos a usar en la oración que vamos a escribir.
como ejemplo, ¿va? Va. Sí, le pregunto porque yo escucho también así como cortado. No
Sí, a
escucho
veces
muy
eso
bien.
pasa, pero es igual, puede preguntar, no hay problema.
Ok. Bueno, thank you.
Se puede usar verbo auxiliar, teacher.
El auxiliar aquí es el verbo to be.
Ah, ok. Híjole.
Okay, did we finish?
Yes.
Very good. Let's check then. Number one. ¿Quién quiere decir el número uno?
I.
Okay.
My family and I are planning for today.
Very good. Perfect. That is nice. Number. Ahora vamos a ver. ¿Alguien más? El número dos.
Okay.
¿Quién quiere compartir número dos? Number two, my friends.
Me, teacher.
She's,
Okay.
she's,
Una a la dos y otro a la tres. Hagamos así. Vamos con Edwin. Entonces, la dos y la otra persona a la tres.
Okay, teacher. She is calling me at the same time.
She's calling me at the same time. Very good. A ver, la número tres.
they are checking their English test.
Very good. Nice. Number four. ¿Alguien más?
I am writing a book.
Very good. I am writing a book. Number five.
I'm sending gifts this week for Christmas.
Very good. I'm sending gifts this week for Christmas. Espero el mío. Number six.
They are speaking English in the class.
Very good. They are speaking English in the class. Very nice. Veo que se aprendió bien nice esto. Vamos a continuar. No, ya no tenemos tiempo para eso porque es algo grande. Lo vamos a ver tomorrow. Okay. So we have a few minutes and we're going to practice. We're going to do free practice tonight. Okay. Mañana terminamos el día 3. Hay que avanzar siempre con una plataforma. Y vamos a terminar las clases el otro martes. Next Tuesday we finish class. Okay. So it's very important for you to remember that one. Okay, now we're going to do free practices by now. A ver, un voluntario. ¿Quién quiere echarse la platicada?
Can I?
Of course. Hello.
Hi,
How are you?
fine. How about you?
I'm very well. And what are you doing?
Actually, I'm eating.
Okay, very good. What are you eating?
Oh, vegetables.
Vegetables are very good. Do you eat vegetables plain or with lemon and salt?
Just with salt and garlic. Baked, broiled.
Boiled, yeah. Very good. Those are very nice. I really love vegetables.
Yeah, that's delicious.
And what is your favorite food?
My favorite food, I like Chinese food.
Okay.
I like Chinese food. They mix the meat and vegetables
That is
because I don't like pasta. I didn't eat pasta.
Pasta is very good. That is true. Yeah, it's amazing. And do you usually cook?
Yes. When I'm stay at home, yeah.
Okay.
I cook everything. I like cook actually.
Okay, perfect. That's nice. What is the dish that you cook that you believe is the best dish that you can cook?
Oh my. When I cook lasagna.
Lasagna, very good.
Yeah, my kids love it.
Chicken or meat?
Both. I mix that.
That's good. That's nice.
Yeah, mix chicken with a mushroom and meat with sweet corn or yellow corn.
Okay.
They like it.
I'm hungry already.
I'm so sorry.
Okay, and what are you doing this weekend?
I suppose that I have to work.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Don't worry. It's for temporary that.
Yeah, I know these days are very difficult for some businesses, right? So a lot of sales, lots of things. Yeah. Very good. And what are your hobbies? What do you usually do?
I usually listen music. I like listen 80s, 90s music, romantic in English. Sometimes a little rock, but no metal, no metal. I'm sorry, but I don't like it much.
Okay.
1 or 2 songs, but that's it.
All right.
And other thing that I usually do is practice and I forgot how do you say estilismo.
Like
I forgot that word.
hairstylist?
Beauty, like
Okay.
beauty.
Ah, okay, that is good. That is nice.
Yes.
And do you practice that with your daughters or family or neighbors?
And actually, I learned a little about it. And the weekends, I work in a salon.
Ah, okay. Very good. That is very interesting. So you have a hobby that is also helping you to get some money.
Yeah, I have to work for that, seriously.
Okay, that is very good. Sounds like a very nice plan. Perfect. Thank you, Karen.
You're welcome.
Very good. ¿Alguien más? ¿Algún otro voluntario? Aproveche que está en oferta. Bueno, escojo yo. Vamos a ver. Let's see. Salvador Bernal.
Hello, teacher.
Hello, how are you?
I'm fine. And you?
I'm very well, you know. I'm much better. Do you remember that I was very sick last week? But today I feel better, so I'm happy about that. Okay, and I remember that you say that you are a pastor, right, from a church.
Yes, I am a pastor in Chinameca.
Chinameca, very good. I don't know what is that one, but I heard some places, I mean, that's nearby and things that one, but it's good. How many people are there in your church?
About 200.
Ah, that is a lot of people. Yeah, that's good. And which days do you, I mean, do they come to the church? Which days do they come to the church?
Sunday.
Sundays.
Wednesdays.
Wednesdays.
Saturday and Sunday.
Saturday and Sunday. Oh, a lot. That is good.
Monday, Wednesday, Saturday, and Sunday.
Oh my goodness. So you are very busy.
A little.
Okay, that's very nice. What time are the services?
I have 6 years here.
Okay. No, but what time are the services at the church? Let's say on Mondays, on Wednesday, is in the morning or in the afternoon?
In Sunday it is 10 a.m.
Okay. Only in the morning?
Afternoon 2. 3:30, no sé cuál es.
Okay, you can say 3:30 or 3:30. Okay, very interesting. And I was going to ask you something about that one. I don't remember. But anyways, what do you do in your free time since you are very busy?
I like to ride bicycle.
All right,
with my son and play soccer, watch TV.
Okay, so very good. You play soccer.
I like to watch El Mundial.
The World Cup, yeah, very, very nice. I'm watching that one. It's very good. Who do you believe is going to win the World Cup?
Excuse me, repeat, please.
Who do you believe is going to win the World Cup?
France.
France. Everybody believes France is gonna win. Yeah, and I believe that you are right.
I believe that Brazil
Before.
before, but today is France.
Yeah, I believe that they have the best team and they should win. But let's see what happens, right? Okay,
Yes.
very good. Thank you, Salvador.
Thank you.
Nice. Tenemos chance para uno más. ¿Alguien se quiere postular ahí para hablar? Ok, vamos a ver. Entonces escojo yo. Brenda de Villa Toro.
Hola.
Hello.
Hello.
How are you?
It's okay. And you?
I'm very well today. Yeah. And
Yeah.
where do you live?
I live in La Unión.
La Unión, really?
Yes.
That is far away. So I'm in Santa Ana and you are in La Unión. Imagine that one. Yeah. From one corner to the other one. So interesting. Is it hot in La Unión right now? Is it hot there in La Unión right now?
Hot. ¿Qué es hot?
Hot, caliente, si está caliente.
Oh. Yes.
Really? Okay.
Yes. It's
And
much.
in well, but it's hotter in the summer, right? It's very hot. Let's say that in March.
Much.
A lot. Okay. And what do you do? I mean, in your free time, what do you do there in La Unión?
No entendí, teacher, lo siento.
Le pedí aquí el número de cuenta y el cuánto. No, mentira.
No.
No, le estaba preguntando que qué hace en su tiempo libre. So what do you do in your free time?
No tengo mucho tiempo libre, solo paso trabajando
So
y
what,
estudiando inglés.
and what do you do for your job? I mean, what do you do?
¿En qué trabajo? No sé cómo decir en una, bueno, es como un supermercado.
In a supermarket, okay.
The
And what do you,
manager.
are you the manager? Very good, nice. So do you work on Saturdays and Sundays?
Yes.
Which day of the week do you rest? Which day of the week do you rest?
No entendí, teacher, lo siento.
Entonces ahora le pedí el número de tarjeta de crédito y los
No, eso no, porque no dijo.
¿Qué día de la semana descansa?
Miércoles.
In English.
Es que se me olvidó.
Wednesday.
Wednesday.
Okay, very good, perfect. Thank you, Brenda.
De nada.
Okay, everybody, we are gonna finish the class of tonight. Do you have questions?
Not for the moment.
Very good. Let's check the attendance then. El 101 de ahora es para José Salvador Bernal. Okay. Álvaro Ernesto Alvarado Reyes.
Present, teacher.
Good. Blanca Jennifer Torres de Martínez.
Present, teacher.
Good. Blanca Ruth Orantes Galdames.
Present, teacher.
Good. Brenda Jamilet Bonilla de Villa Toro.
Present, teacher.
Good. Carlos Alberto Domínguez Martínez.
Present.
Good. Carlos Francisco Arias Sánchez.
I'm here, teacher.
Good. Daniel Eduardo García López. Edwin Antonio Quinteros Umaña.
Present, teacher.
Good. Eulice Torres.
Present.
Good. Fátima Noemí Umaña Castro.
Present.
Good. Gabriela Yamilet Sánchez Martínez.
Present, teacher.
Good. Irving Isaí Cruz Mejía. Jocelyn Esmeralda Amaya Vázquez.
Present.
Good. José Salvador Bernal Quintanilla.
Here I am.
Good. Josman Atilio Serrano.
Present, teacher.
Good. Karen Lisette Sánchez Castro. Catherine Indira Velázquez Castro.
Present.
Good. Marlon Osvaldo Paniagua Hernández. Orlando Antonio Cáceres Aquino.
Present.
Good. Rosa del Carmen Enriquez Flores. And Karen Jamilet Rivas de Ayala.
Present, teacher.
Perfect. Okay, my friends, it was a pleasure to be with you tonight. I hope you have a very good night. See you tomorrow and dream in English.
See you
See you
tomorrow.
tomorrow.
See you tomorrow. Good night.
Good night.
See you tomorrow.
Good night. Good night, everyone. See you tomorrow.
Good night. Good night.
See you tomorrow, teacher.
See you tomorrow.
In this moment, rained.
Really
At home.
raining? No way.
And in Lourdes, Colón.
Lourdes Colón. Why? That's
Yes.
cool. Raining in December.
Yeah. Good night, teacher.
Good night.
See you.
Hello, Salvador. How are you?
I'm fine, teacher. And you?
Very well. Very nice. Bueno, los one-on-ones que tenemos, fíjese que son como para ver si tiene preguntas, dudas, para ver cómo vamos en el camino del inglés, ¿verdad? Entonces, la primera pregunta que le tengo es, ¿cómo siente que va? ¿Siente que va aprendiendo, que va agarrando ahí algo?
Yo he tenido diferentes maestros en este curso y no es por adularlo, pero usted es el mejor. Yo me he sentido con más confianza con usted porque la verdad es de que sabe mucho, pero enseña con mucha gracia y mucha paciencia. Y me he sentido en confianza para participar porque personalmente yo sentía que en inglés no iba a aprender porque desde la escuela básica, bueno, no era bueno en inglés y no tuve buenos maestros ni en básica, ni en bachillerato, ni en universidad. No podían mucho los teachers el inglés, pero usted veo yo que le da a uno confianza y eso me hace a mí participar. Me parece excelente, teacher.
Perfecto, gracias ahí por el feedback y pues sí, la verdad es que uno trata, mire, el inglés es de eso, ¿verdad? De lanzarse, ¿verdad? De hablar y yo sé que a veces uno tiene pena o tiene miedo o me voy a equivocar, pero si uno se lanza aprende, ¿verdad? Y yo la verdad es que lo he escuchado hablar y habla bastante bien, o sea, en el nivel que está bien, entiende bastante la gramática, siento que agarra bien bastante. Y si lo sigue practicando y sigue viniendo a las clases, va a aprender definitivamente. Good.
Sí, gracias.
La otra pregunta que tengo es, pues si tiene alguna pregunta, no solo de este módulo, de lo que yo les he enseñado, sino en general, si en inglés hay algo que no entienda, pues el momento ahorita es de solventarlo.
Sí, básicamente, creo que el inglés tiene que ver con la gramática también, no solo con el hablar. Y en la gramática creo yo que capto un poquito las estructuras. Lo que siento yo que me falta a mí es como qué tips puedo encontrar como para tener más vocabulario. Yo siento que solo me sé como 7 verbos y eso.
Fíjese que hay muchas maneras. Puede leer, pero tiene que empezar leyendo algo que no sea muy complicado, ¿verdad? Algo que sea fácil. Así como usted que tiene la iglesia, puede leer cosas de la iglesia, puede ir buscando palabras, ¿verdad? Otro es, así como lo que hicimos ahora, ver un video con subtítulos, pero algo que no sea muy avanzado. Usted ve la pronunciación y la palabra que usted ¿cómo se llama? No la conozca, la busca y escribe oraciones con esas nuevas palabras. Porque a veces, las palabras a veces yo les digo, ¿verdad? Eso significa esto. Pero si no lo vuelvo a usar nunca más, se me olvida, ¿verdad? Entonces, hay que agarrarlo y escribirlo. Pero una de las mejores técnicas que yo le recomiendo a todo el mundo es que en el día a día, en lo diario, usted empiece a pensar en inglés. Es decir, usted está ahí en su casa y usted dice, bueno, me voy a hacer un sándwich y me voy a hacer un jugo de naranja. Todo eso empieza a pensarlo en inglés, ¿verdad? Y de repente se va a encontrar con palabras que no sabe cómo se dice. Usted las busca y en su día a día las empieza a incorporar. Y no tiene ni siquiera que estarlo hablando en voz alta, lo empieza a pensar, ¿verdad? Cómo se dice. O sea, si usted quiere mejorar la pronunciación, si usted ve una palabra que es difícil de pronunciar o no sabe cómo se pronuncia, va a Google, la pone y ahí le da clic al microfonito en el traductor y ahí le va a salir cómo se pronuncia. Entonces, y así va a ir agarrando vocabulario y va a ir enriqueciéndose. Y lo bonito es de que va a empezar a pensar en inglés. Si usted da ese salto de estar pensando en inglés, de repente se va a olvidar, o sea, ya va a estar pensando en inglés en automático, ¿verdad? Poco a poco. Actividades diarias que son rutinarias, ¿verdad? Tal vez cosas de trabajo, tal vez al principio no, pero cosas como estar en la casa y que voy a hacer limpieza, voy a sacar la basura. Todo eso, si usted lo empieza a hacer y a meterlo en su mente, después va a ir metiendo más cosas poco a poco y ya va a estar hablando inglés.
Le escuché en la clase a usted hablar un poco sobre esto y me pareció muy buena idea. Y le escuché también que usted nos decía que no traduzcamos.
Así es.
Y eso me pareció bien interesante. Y creo que lo primero que hace uno de principiante es como tratar de traducir.
Así
Y
es.
creo que lo que usted dijo lo obliga a uno como para pensar solo en inglés y no estar traduciendo y perdiendo tiempo.
Exacto, fíjese que sí, mira, yo les digo a todos, es normal. Es normal porque cuando estamos empezando, ¿verdad? Nosotros queremos saber qué dice ahí y esa palabra, por qué va ahí y estamos traduciendo. Pero si se fija, por ejemplo, ahora en la clase, hubo personas que se quedaron traduciendo, pero no aterrizaban a contestar, porque se quedaban en esa palabra y aquí como se queda uno ahí, ¿verdad? Entonces, no se puede dejar de traducir de un solo, es mentira. Pero por eso le digo que empiece a pensar en inglés y usted va a dejar de traducir. O sea, usted va poco a poco, lentamente, usted lee una pregunta y si usted ya sabe lo que dice, no tiene que estar pensando, y eso como lo digo, ¿verdad? ¿Qué dice? Entonces es parte del aprendizaje. Es normal que estemos traduciendo al principio, pero tenemos que empezar a movernos poco a poco y va a haber un momento en el que ya no va a traducir. Pero siento que va bastante bien, la verdad es que yo escucho su pronunciación, veo que sí capta bastante las estructuras y si sigue, pues definitivamente va a aprender, definitivamente.
Sí, muchas gracias.
Perfecto. ¿Alguna otra cosa que pueda ayudarle?
No, algo que usted, dos cosas que voy a destacar. Me impactó lo que usted contó acerca de su hijo, de que cómo él aprendió a hablar inglés y que ahora solo inglés habla.
Solo
Me
inglés.
llamó mucho la atención eso. Mi hijo está estudiando un curso de inglés y mi esposa en realidad que es buenísima para el inglés. Yo soy un aprendiz, pero ella es buena para el inglés. Y me gustó eso de inculcarle a mi hijo el que aprenda inglés así, de este niño.
Sí. Sí, es que eso es importante, sí.
Me llamó mucho la atención eso. Y la otra cosa que quería destacar es que admiro su vocación, porque la semana pasada, bueno, usted estaba bien enfermo y aún así estuvo compartiendo con nosotros y es admirable, admirable. Y la clase con usted es bien dinámica. La verdad son 2 horas y no se siente el tiempo, porque usted utiliza diferentes técnicas de enseñanza, pone video, lo pone a uno a pronunciar, a repetir, a hacer oraciones y todo eso le ayuda a uno para que la clase se vuelva interactiva y uno se sienta con más confianza para hablar y participar en la clase. Así que lo felicito, teacher, es un buen maestro. Y primero Dios que también usted esté más adelante en otros cursos con nosotros y seguir aprendiendo con
Claro,
usted.
será un gusto, perfecto. Y gracias ahí por las palabras, porque a uno lo motiva para eso, ¿verdad? Uno está aquí para ayudarle a las personas, ¿verdad? Muchos tienen muchas metas, muchos ideales y uno es parte chiquita de esas para alcanzarlo, ¿verdad? Entonces, es importante. Y yo trato de hacer eso, pues, de que la gente se sienta cómoda y que traten de lanzarse, ¿verdad? Entonces, gracias ahí por las palabras y ojalá, pues, que sí estemos más adelante juntos ahí.
Está bien, teacher, le agradezco por tomarse el tiempo.
Cuídense bastante entonces. See you tomorrow and good night.
Good night.
Bye bye.